Guys, as you can see, this is not a solo episode today. I have my baby in the house, my Tehya, my Teyanse.
Beyonce all on his mouth like liquor. Okay, let me
See me up in the car with 50
11
girls.
Posted in the back. Got my
Okay.
things in my grill.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Nervous?
Yeah. Don't be nervous. It's okay. It's their debut.
I know, right? Y'all follow me on all social.
No, plug. What are you talking about? This is, you literally were supposed to
Follow
do
me
with
on all socials
Yeah,
at
exactly.
thereal.teyanse.
Exactly. I'm going to tag you in the video, so they're going to know.
Please
They're gonna,
do.
Yeah,
Follow me.
exactly. Yeah,
Now.
well, I mean, we should start by how we met, right? I mean, we literally met. When was that? February of last year?
Yes, February of last year.
During the Destin concert.
And it feels like we've known each other
For
forever.
way longer, which is
Yeah.
crazy. That's how it go. Yeah, I mean, y'all, she had me cracking up the first night I fucking met her, bro. Just cracking up. Because, you know, we was in line for a hot fucking minute. We was
a
there.
long time.
Yeah, we had meet and greet, so we had to get there early. And yeah, the only way we could make it not be dreadful is to just talk and chill and everything. And yeah, she was, as I know her today, super fun, super smart, super funny. And I was just like, oh yeah, I fuck with her. And yeah, you don't know if you're never going to see anybody after the time that you meet them and everything. But I think, did you come to the after party with us? Did we go?
I did. They convinced me.
And aren't you glad you went?
Because y'all know I work 9 to 5 just to stay alive.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, they convinced me, and I was like, you know what? You only live once, so like, let's do it. And we went. We was all in Destin section. Hey, Destin.
I know. And honestly, when I think about him then, because I could still see him in my mind, like at Days Flux, and then see him now, like he's really the money. He looks
the bag
richer.
is bagging.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's doing really well. And honestly, I'm really excited for the tour too. I mean, you said you still haven't decided if you're going or not, man.
Yeah, I'm in between.
In between, that's
but
fair.
I do want to go because that's a family reunion right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we met. That's the anniversary.
Yeah.
So
I think
it would be a
Virgo's
good
already got
time.
her ticket.
Of course.
I
We're concert fiends, y'all.
No, but guys, honestly, I'm definitely, after the Destin show, you know, I haven't really been going to shows like that. I'm a little retired. I'm a little green pappy. Remember, I'm a little older. Relax. I'm a little older than y'all, and I've been doing this for a long time. So, yeah, I have Destin, and if Cardi announces, I'm going to see Cardi.
I will be there.
If Doja announces, I'm going to
will
see
be there.
Doja. And who's the other person I said?
Beyonce, you're going to Beyonce.
Of course.
Kaylani.
Kaylani. Oh, damn, guys.
Of
Maybe
course.
I'm not out of retired.
He's lying. That's why I said that he's never
None of
retired.
these people have announced yet.
It's
so
never
as far as I'm concerned right now, the only concert slated for the calendar right now is Destin, and that's it.
You didn't get K1?
Period. No, I didn't. You got K1 tickets?
Of course. I'll be there.
My niece is sick as a dog because she got on K1 right after she popped, like a little too late. Not late, but like all the tickets went.
Yeah.
So she checked and we checked. The tickets was literally like $400 when they went on sale for what, 30?
Yeah.
Criminal. That's crazy.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
Inflation at its finest.
So I told her, I was like, yo, maybe the day of you can check. And
oh yeah, people are probably gonna be selling it the day of because it's so like far out. So, you know, October things change.
Yeah, so hopefully, because I think that's gonna be such a feral show, bro. Oh my God.
If y'all see me in the front, y'all don't know me. Okay.
When I get drunk in the back of the club with you. Well, actually, technically, I already seen K1. I saw her. She opened up for Kehlani in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I did. Well, I seen her too at Barclay, but
Oh, when she performed, they did one song, right?
yeah, but she was in my section. You know, I was by the section with Kehlani and all her like friends and family. In
You was on the floor. Yeah, you was on the floor too.
Yeah, so I saw Flo, I saw Maya the Dawn, I saw David.
Love David.
Love David. K1, all of that. But this was right in that midpoint where she was about to blow up, but not like fully there yet.
Yeah. Honestly, like I really fuck with just how like Kehlani is always, not to make this about Kehlani again, but platformed other artists because like even K1's ascent, like obviously K1 deserves everything that she has based on her own hard work. But a lot of us heard K1 for the first time through Kehlani, you know what I mean? And just being adjacent to Kehlani. But that's not nothing new. Like she's always done that whether it be Lexi, whether it be Destin, anybody that
Ombre.
like, Ombre, you know what I'm saying? Like she's always used her platform to really help other artists bolster up what they have going on, So it's really dope to see K1's rise in the last year or so because, yeah, man, she deserves everything she has for real.
Definitely. Clap that tea.
Yeah. So, so we were talking about the Breezy Bowl before.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the people, give them a review, what your thoughts, the whole nine.
Now, y'all girls, don't be fighting me in the comments, because I know how y'all get about Chris Brown, okay?
As do you. Maybe not as bad as them, but you love Chris Brown pretty down.
Let's just talk about the catalog. I mean, listen.
No, seriously. 20 years.
I always say this, and the girls might fight me for this too, but we don't know these people in real life. We don't know who they are behind closed doors. We just know them as the artist, right? Do I agree with what he's done? Absolutely not. Not at all. Domestic violence is not it. So I can understand why people are like that, but then, like I said, it's confusing because people are throwing hate online, but they buying tickets to the show. So I don't know. The girlies are going to fight me again. I'm just going to get beat down, okay? Oh, my gosh. I'm going to get
right. They love to tussle.
They love to tussle. But, I'm going to say it here first. You heard it here live.
All right.
I think the Breezy Bowl was bigger than Cowboy Carter. And I'm going to say that because leaving MetLife was a journey. I left Beyonce real smooth, real nice, real easy. Real 1, 2, 3. No Ciara. But leaving Breezy Bowl, it was packed in there. Everybody was on their feet. Everybody was singing. Everybody was dancing. Everybody was super nice and taking pictures of each other and getting along. Of course, having Summer and Bryson as an opener is really just the added touch.
How was Summer?
Summer's gotten so much better in her performance.
Thank
honestly.
God. The videos felt that way.
Yeah.
Because, I seen Summer 2022, I think it was, when she was pregnant the second time around.
Was she sitting down?
No, she wasn't sitting down, but she damn near should have been sitting down because she wasn't giving anything, honestly, with all due respect.
I give you nothing.
Pregnant or not, you know what I mean? I'm not insensitive. Like, if you pregnant, I'm not one of those fans.
Beyonce was in the damn chair going all the way back with her twins. We were scared for her more than she was scared for herself.
And I get it. Not everybody can be Beyonce, but it's just like, if you going to get on that motherfucking stage, I'm going to expect the show, pregnant or not. Yeah. And I'm sorry. I was very disappointed. Saucy Santana had a better set than her, honestly. No, seriously. He brought the house down. The energy was there. She came on stage, and I was like... And my homegirl seen Summer before Summer blew up, and she told me the same thing. She was like, yo, like, dull, like, but... I gave her the benefit of the doubt because since then, like, obviously she's amassed some success. And even, with the social anxiety of it all, like, I've always tried to be very, like, respect. Yeah, right. So, like, it's very pleasing to see now that she knows who she is and that she's getting on stage and she's exhibiting that because, yeah,
she's definitely gotten better. I think for her, I put her in the category of Janae Aiko, whereas don't expect them to be bopping and locking and pop locking and dropping it. You're not going to get that from them. They're here to use the vocal cords, okay? And that's all you're going to get. They can sing their behind off, but that part of the show is not really there yet, But I feel like now with the dancers being there, it helps take away that, like, awkwardness from her because you're focused on the whole, like, scenery and she's actually having a stage design. And, I feel like this tour with the 30 minutes is perpetuating her better to her own tour to do better.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Summer did better than Bryson.
I was just about to say, how was Bryson?
Listen, again, don't expect him to be pop locking and dropping. He's socially awkward. He really is. Still. Like, he had the hat on, the glasses low. No eye contact. Couldn't even see his eyes.
See, I have no remorse because I seen Bryson in like 2016, right when Trap Soul dropped. Okay. And like you said, it was very socially awkward. But I was like, oh, okay. That was his thing at the time, right? You know what I mean? He was it's 2025. First
of all, Bryson, if you're watching this, I really have to talk to you one-on-one, okay? No background dancers. What was that about? The hat, the glasses, what was that about?
It was just him on the stage by himself?
It was just him. You don't dance. You can't do that. because it was no dancers, it made all the attention on him. And like I said, he picked really good songs. Obviously, you know, Trap Soul is like classic album. Outside is popping, and now with the It Depends with Chris Brown on it. You know, and his new album, this too came out, so he did some things off of that. He only had 30 minutes, like I said, so you had to make it real quick. But the no dancers was cooking me. I was like, oh my God. I was just looking around like, is anybody noticing that he just has his head down? He's just walking around the stage like.
Yeah, but see, the problem with that is I guess he thinks the hits carry, you know.
And it does. I'm not going to lie. For that type of setting when you're an opener, it does carry. But as far as me going to his own show, I don't really know how that would transcend with the crowd, because it's like, after those 30 minutes was up, I was like, all right, well, Bryson's off. Let's continue. Next. But
it was Bryson, Summer, Chris, or Summer, Bryson?
It was Summer, Bryson, Chris. That's how it went. And I think that they've been switching it every other show, I've been noticing. I guess they're trying to fill it out. But I think for the show I went to, that was the perfect order, because Summer, everybody was so excited to see Summer, and then everybody was even more excited to see Bryson, and then when Chris came out, it just elevated it. But yeah, I mean, I have some hot takes on the Breezy Bowl, but I didn't like the set list.
Wow.
The girls are gonna fight me again.
You didn't like the set list?
I did not like the set list at all. No.
What about it didn't you like?
I don't know who's on his team, but they need to get it together. Actually, Chris Brown, don't fight me for this. You know he likes to tussle.
You about to get fought.
The comments are not, nobody's going to follow me. Everyone hates me. No, but I didn't like the set list because I felt this is 20 years anniversary. You were promoting it that this is for the OG fans. This is for the day ones that have been here. And it's still a lot of the mainstream music, you know. Not a lot of songs from the first album. Not a lot of songs from, actually, the first 3 albums. No songs really from X that were like not popular. You know, we've heard Drunk Texting a numerous amount of time. We've heard Party numerous amount of times. We've heard Ayo numerous amount of times. You know, Go Crazy. Those things should be cut off the set list at this point. You know, I went to see him last year, and I promise you, I think I recorded like 5 or 6 songs, because majority of it was exactly the same. You know, as far as set list. So I feel like, you know, you were hyping up to 20 years, and that's what it should have been, you know. He has a bunch of mixtapes, too, like no mixtape songs. So, yeah, I don't know.
That's interesting, though, because, like, I guess, like, I didn't think about it from that lens. I would say, like, the last album I checked in for Chris Brown was probably X or Royalty, barely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, ever since then, like, I don't know, like, anything really.
Yeah.
So that's
You
what
don't
I
know
don't
about
know.
his 45-song album?
No. Heartbreak Hotel.
Heartbreak Hotel,
the
Indigo.
Bug, 1111.
Yeah.
I can't keep up. You know, but, like, as you said, it's 20 years of hits, so I would think that, or at least hope, like, he would know which ones by now, like, are the sweet balance of, like, being a hit, but, like, also just, like, keeping it fresh, too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
this is what, not to talk about Kehlani again, hey girl, but this is something that I love that she does, and Beyonce also taps into this. They do mashups. They will give you a little bit of the old song and a little bit of the new song, so it won't be just full songs.
Hold on, my niece calling me. You could keep going, but I just want to make sure that sorry. Because she was out last night being bad, so.
Turning up,
Yeah,
shaking
right,
ass.
exactly. You could keep talking over. I'm listening with this ear, and I'm just with this ear.
No, we gonna pause.
Okay, you're alive. That's all I care about.
She alive, y'all.
You're alive. I'm shooting something right now, but you ain't pick up. You ain't come home. I texted you.
Ooh.
You were, but time is money right now. So you're alive. That's all that matters to me. We'll talk.
She in trouble, y'all. I'm scared for her.
Have a good night. Love you.
Have a good night.
See, well, she's sitting there whispering and shit. She just motherfucker woke up. I guess she was acting a fool. Like,
She met
I'm
her
telling
maker
you.
and came back.
No, literally. It was her friend's birthday, so she was having a good time.
period.
Yeah, love that
As
for
you
her.
should.
But yeah, no, back to your point about the mashups and just how they are able to really, I will say though, as true as you are about that, you know, it kind of triggered me a little bit because when Beyonce like teased Freakum Dress during the show, that's like edging, honestly.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Freakum Dress is gonna be for Act 3, so she's had to drop it.
Is it gonna be for Act
Yes.
3?
Listen, Beyonce niece may be bad, but she gonna have Blue Ivy dropping it low, like how she was in the guitar for I Am Sasha Fierce World
You
Tour.
think
with the,
so?
Yes, I feel like she's been edging it on
No, it's
because
not
she's
happening.
gonna do it. She's gonna either like make it a song that's like can interlude into it or something like that. Now, Beyonce, don't make me look stupid.
I'm so sorry she's gonna make you look dumb
No,
because
I feel like she's
think
been doing
about
that.
it. She releases Act 3. It's a rock album. The whole album is getting performed, or 95% of it.
yeah.
So that 5%, Freakum Dress is not making the cut.
But
There's-
but look at the things that she did for Paris and ATL. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be performed on every single thing, but some show is gonna get Freakum Dress.
I don't think so, girl. Look, I want Freakum Dress.
Also, come on, you know that 4 is her favorite number. Y'all think 3 she's gonna be done? We're getting a surprise 4 act, and then maybe you'll get Freakum Dress for that one too.
Mama's knee is not permitting her to do it. This is
Mark
her.
my words.
This is her way out. Honestly, I think
I mean,
Act
I
3 is
respect
the
it.
last tour. I could be wrong, but I honestly feel like Act 3 is the last tour. I mean, look at how the last tour ended with all the pictures of her and stuff like that. It feels very like, you know what I'm saying? We're at the end of like this.
As we should be.
Yeah, and she's
I
giving
mean,
us enough.
Listen, Beyonce been doing this since she was 12 years old, y'all. How much more do you expect the lady to give? Y'all don't want her to do country.
She's a
y'all
mother of 3, guys.
Blue is getting up there. Okay? She wants to sit down. I respect it. And also with all the injuries now with her knees and things like that, it's harder to do that. And people still criticizing her. Like she's not 40-something years old, busting a move. Better than your own mama.
Right. Talking about she not dancing on this tour the way that she was dancing before.
Like
Her knee.
exactly.
Beyonce has now. The first time I seen Beyonce was 2013 on the Run 1, and I remember
iconic.
like, girl, I remember I was pretty Beyonce down by that point, but that's what turned me into a full-fledged stan.
yeah.
Honestly, I was like, yo, this like seeing her move on that stage, just seeing everything, like. You know, so to have that experience and then 10 years later, people saying that just all of a sudden she's just decided she wants to be lazy, almost as if she didn't have a serious injury.
And
It's just-
still performed.
Yeah.
Came off a knee surgery, right back on Renaissance. Like nothing.
Like nothing.
Like the discipline with her is absolutely diabolical.
Mm-hmm.
First time I seen Beyonce, I was 6 years old.
With
It
the
was-
Mrs. Carter tour.
No, this was Good Morning America when she did free shows. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know when Beyonce
Whoa,
did
you took
free-
it back.
Took it back. I was outside in the cold for Beyonce. Okay, Good Morning America, and you know it's one of my favorite albums besides the self-title.
Which
B-Day.
one for? Oh, B-Day.
You know her Loud album. I love that. She was screaming at 8 a.m.
Wait, what did she perform?
She performed Green Light, Freakum Dress, what was the Deja Vu?
Deja Vu.
Yeah,
That's
I think that was
Irreplaceable,
the
Beautiful Liar.
yeah, Irreplaceable. She did like 2 loud songs and then she calmed it down. But I just know she was screaming, "Go, go, go, go!" I said, "Oh," and I was on my grandpa's shoulders like.
Yes, I love that.
So yeah, that's the first thing that I seen, and then I didn't see her again until I was like an adult. So I'm trying to think what it is, but it was a long gap.
Formation. You saw her for Formation, right?
No, let's not talk about how I missed that tour.
Me too. I still sometimes I just
Sometimes I
in my
just
gut.
cry.
No, for real. That's one of the tours. I'm like, yo, how did I miss that? I remember even the opening night. I was on the live stream. It was in Miami. I remember.
Yeah,
I was
it
on
was
the
in
live-
Miami. 'Cause
Mhm, I remember.
she was the first one to really do those big screens and then do
yes.
the edits. And I mean, that year was just so like transformational. Like with the self-titled, just now, for those who don't know, albums used to drop in the middle of the week. Beyonce changed the game.
Yes, she
She
did.
dropped it on Friday. Now y'all listen to New Music Friday.
And I think it's always been that way, but no, pioneered by the very great Beyonce.
Yes, we love her. Love her down.
To pieces, honestly. When I
I'm
think
gonna be sad
artistically.
when she go. I'm gonna be like, oh, Beyonce.
I know, honestly, but like I'm so ready for her to just live the life that she deserves. She's given so much. She's contributed so much culturally. It's like there comes a point where it's just like she deserves to, experience what we've honestly been experiencing for the beginning
You're right.
of her tenure. 30 years now. 3 decades.
Wow.
Next year they about to induct her into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
As they should.
Very much
That's
that. Tina Turner tease. Rest in peace.
Right. Wow, that when you put it like that, it's really like, yo, she really been in the game for that long. And wow. Thank you, Beyonce girl. Thank you for dedicating your life.
That's basically what this video is all about, guys.
Literally, we love Beyonce. That's why my Instagram name is what it is. You know, I didn't get the fortune of, being your child. But if you are looking for a child,
yo, oh my God, my fucking On the Run 1. So the first time I seen Beyonce, there was a wedding in Atlanta. My dad's cousin.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, there's a wedding in Atlanta. We're probably gonna go. Da, 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 da. I was like, oh, okay, because I was young at that time. Yeah, that was when my parents told me what to do. I didn't really have a choice, much type shit. So that was before the tour got announced. The tour got announced. I bought tickets because he was kind of wishy-washy with it. It wasn't a confirmed yes. Okay, cool. I'll buy the tickets. So then he comes up to me. He's like, hey, we're going to the wedding. I bought your flight to Atlanta. I was like,
perfect. I'm not going to the wedding.
I was like, see, there's this Beyonce concert that I bought tickets to already. He was like, Beyonce. I was like, yeah.
That was such a bad thing.
I
had to drag it out.
Right, I
let
was
the heavens hear her.
Why you, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, you just triggered me again because my dad was really hating on me twice with Beyonce. He was hating on me for that concert. No, I swear to God, guys, this is a true story. Swear to
Real life.
God.
No cap.
Party. The video. We like to party. That video was filmed in New Jersey. New Brunswick, New Jersey, the town that I was born.
And where were you?
And I did not have a car because I was in high school. I was like, Dad, can you please take me to the Beyonce video? He was like, no. I'm like,
why your dad always mad?
Why you hating on me? Rest in peace. I love you, Dad. But damn,
Yeah.
blocking my blessing. My friend was like, yeah, that's my friend in the video. I was like, that could have been me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. Niggas really grew up with Beyonce, bro. For real.
We really did. We really did. I don't know how we got here, y'all, but we here.
Exactly.
We here.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
Just like that.
Just like that one, too.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? What else you want to talk about? Do you want to let the people know what you got going on? What's the rest of the year looking like for you? What's your aspirations next year? Come on. I know you got plans. I know you got goals.
So I do a lot of music reviews. This is how we connect.
Right. So one thing about Tehya is on her story, she will post about albums, but she's very articulate. She's very eloquent. She don't just be like, oh, I don't like it, or oh, I like it. She gives real reasons, even a rating. This is how I think people should really digest music, because a lot of y'all just be doing that, so continue.
Yeah, so, I've always loved music since I was a kid, and I think that, hopefully in the future I'm on somebody's team, helping them with artist development, because that's something I love to do. I feel like a lot of the people now, they, like how you said, they don't really digest music. They hear it, they either like it or dislike it. And music is way more than that. It goes into production, it goes into vocals, it goes into pitch, it goes into key, it goes into the track list of the album cover. There's a whole thing behind just the artist itself, And so I do that. A lot of people have been telling me go on TikTok with it so I could make a little coin. But, I just feel like TikTok's algorithm now is a little So, maybe I'll transcend it to YouTube because right now I just do it for shits and giggles. Kiki. But a lot of artists do watch my page. Sorry, Ice Spice. I don't want no smoke. She's seen my review on her album.
Whoa, and she didn't link it?
She didn't say anything. But now I can't go to that concert. I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, that might be not the right space for you, girl.
But yeah, they do. They've been coming to my page and, I don't know what, nobody comments on it. They just watch it. So I don't know. Also, that sometimes celebrities' teams be on their page looking for stuff. Right, it's not necessarily always them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do that. I do music reviews. Besides that, I'm going to be going to concerts because I'm a fiend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to K1. I'm going to Giveon. What other concert? If Cardi announces, I'm going to Cardi.
Same.
Beyonce has a saving already. Kehlani,
of course,
I'm waiting for you as well. And I think that's really it, who's coming up with an album. But we never know.
You never know. That's the thing.
Oh, and I want to go to the Brandy and Monica tour too.
Oh, right.
I love
That'll be
Brandy
great.
now.
Yeah, and that's going to be a great show. Money Long and Kelly Rowland are opening, right?
Yeah. Honestly, iconic.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
hopefully I can go to that. But, the economy is economy.
Yeah, as it does.
So, funds are funding. So we got
But this is also an investment too, putting it back
Yeah.
into yourself, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
music
definitely.
and just, going to the shows and then online also having the presence, etc. Because, like it's your brand in
Yeah.
a way, so it's not just money you just throwing in the street.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like we're getting to that point in our lives where a lot of the artists that we grew up with are kind of hitting retirement or they're coming out of the industry. So it's like, make it or break it. It's like, you going to get your
No,
ticket
that's a
or you're
fact.
not. So,
That's a fact.
it kind of is like really history does repeat itself because I feel like my parents experienced this and now I'm experiencing it. So it's kind of like interesting to be like, ooh, this her last tour. Let me get it, because there'll be one day where we won't be able to see that,
I don't even want to think about that day.
That's another thing I be hating on. Certain set lists just don't complain, okay? Let's just not complain about it. Like, people have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of songs. It's hard.
It's hard,
It
yeah.
is hard.
When you got a catalog, picking which ones, and because also like you want to perform songs maybe that like won't translate over with the fans or vice versa, So like finding
Yeah.
that sweet spot is not easy. I agree with you.
And again, not to go back on Beyonce, but she's just so iconic. A lot of people want her to perform the Lemonade album, and she's not a Keisha Cole type of artist, right? Where it's like all her songs are heartbreak and sad, and that's just all she talks about, and she hasn't grown from that, right? No shade.
No disrespect to Keisha.
No disrespect. We love you, down girl. But from that was an album for that time, and that's why she does perform Formation or some of. I think that was the only song that she does perform from Lemonade. Because
No, she does Freedom.
She does Freedom.
Mhm.
She just bought that back though, because she did retire.
And Daddy listens, right?
She bought that back. Yeah, those were retired too. But the rest of the album is very heartfelt, like, putting yourself out there, talking about something that happened between her and her husband during that time. So to expect it to keep coming up is kind of like,
Unrealistic.
It's hard for an artist to go back in that headspace or want to go back in that headspace. So I just think we have to appreciate whatever she brings from that album, because she could be like, y'all ain't getting nothing, and take it.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Yeah, I think that's our time. Honestly, it's 1:48, so we
Yeah.
don't want to keep these guys here longer.
This was
than
literally
need to.
about Beyonce. And we
Yeah,
literally
literally,
love Beyonce,
exactly.
And we literally.
And just also how much I love you.
Oh, I
let
love
the
you
record,
more.
let me put that on wax. That's my baby, y'all. I love you.
I love you now. Yes, y'all. So I'll be back.
Yeah, okay. So, and next time it's gonna be on her own shit.
Oh.
Yeah, stay tuned.